Beautiful people. I'm already tongue tied. Beautiful people, welcome to another stream. We're here even later today. We just keep getting later and later and later on our streams, apparently. We haven't done a stream, I guess you could technically consider this a night stream. We haven't done a night stream in quite some time, so this should be interesting. Let's see who pops up tonight. Let's see who gets first in chat, and while we wait on that, we'll pull up comments on my end. Here we go. All right, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different, guys. Today we're going to be blah, blah, blah. If I could talk today, we will do something a bit different. There we go. We're going to be reading from my favorite blog post, nothingworks.weebly. Now, you might be wondering, Wonder Bro, why did you not put Nothing Works in the title of this stream if that's the blog post that you're going to be reading from? I would have. However, I know how anxious people think, and they might have took that as, oh God, nothing works, right? It's not meant literally, but it is my favorite blog post, and we're going to read from that today. I've picked out a few things because it is fairly long. It would take you a little bit of time to read, and if you've got the advice from the channel here, it's not really necessary that you read the whole thing. So I took out bits and pieces that I personally felt like was really, really good advice, and we're just going to be reading from that. I've got it wrote down, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So something a little bit different. Kay, what's up? Kay, first in chat. Edward, APC, what's up? Eclipse, Kate, how are you doing? Kate, hope you're having a good day. Truth, Joseph, how you doing? Travis, hope you're having a good day. Welcome, all of you beautiful people. We're basically having a story time tonight where we're just gonna read over some of my favorite pieces from this blog post, and yeah, it should be a good time. I don't think we've got to wait around that long today. Simply because these chats at this time fill up pretty fast. First 10. You were in the top 10, dude. That's what matters. Top 10. Okay, so you should still be proud of yourself. But welcome, Jimmy. How you doing, dude? How are you doing, beautiful people? All right. All right, what's up, everyone? What's up, Prince? Welcome to the stream, dude. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds, then we'll get rolling. LOL, I'm chopped liver. What's up, Sky? Welcome to the stream, dude. What's up, Mike? Welcome. Good to see you, man. Hope you've been doing well. All right, guys. Wonder Bros, Sanchez. Yeah, chat is full, man. Let's go ahead and get started. No reason to wait around. So, like the title of this stream says, we are going to be reading some of my favorite blog about anxiety. One of my favorite blogs about anxiety recovery. It is rooted in acceptance. Don't go getting confused. It's rooted in acceptance. Everything you're about to hear may not be exactly how I word it personally, but it's all the same concept. It is acceptance. And like I said, this does come from Nothing Works. I believe it's .weebly. It might have changed by now. I did not put that in the title of this stream because I know how anxious people are. What does he mean? Nothing works. Oh God, that's not to be taken literally. So we're going to read some of my favorite pieces that I've grabbed from this blog, and we're going to talk about each of them. So the first thing that I picked from this blog post that I really, really enjoyed was clear the throat. Let's read it here. As per usual, the advice is to cure anxiety, we have to ignore anxiety. Now, I would probably use the word accept, but again, don't take this all too literally. We have to ignore anxiety. The bigger the setback, the quicker the relief, right? You never have to bother thinking positive. We do talk about that here. You don't have to fight with thoughts. You never have to bother thinking positive or trying to fight negative thoughts, right? All you have to do is do positive. The negativity will disappear as a result of the limbic feedback loop. When that happens, you'll be laughing. Now, let's talk about that. So, when it says you never have to bother thinking positive or trying to fight negative thoughts, all you have to do is do positive. What is that referring to? What does that mean there? When it says all you have to do is do positive and not fight with negative thoughts, it means you can let those thoughts and feelings be there. You can let those thoughts and feelings do what they want to do. Your only job, and we talk about this all the time, your only job is to keep living your life. That's simply what it means by do positive. So think of it this way. If that's saying you don't have to fight with negative thoughts, you don't have to try to force positivity, you just accept what anxious thoughts are there, what anxious feelings are there, all you got to do is do positive. It's the same thing that we're saying when we say just live your life, right? So think about it. If you're sitting there on Dr. Google, if you're sitting there trying to seek all this reassurance 24 hours a day, nobody's perfect, but if you're sitting there doing all of these negative behaviors, right? If you are fighting with your negative thoughts, if you are fighting with those feelings, if you are sitting in that corner on Dr. Google, this is not what the brain wants to see. So when that says you don't have to fight with your negative thoughts or try to force positivity, just do positive, it's the same thing we talk about when we say just live your life. So love that piece of information right there. Moving on to the second thing I've got written down here. When you get an energy surge, your limbic system, now some of you might be unfamiliar with that term, limbic system, amygdala, it's all part of the same system, regulates your anxiety, don't get caught up on that. When you get an energy surge, your limbic system will watch your reactions. If it sees you running, hiding, asking for help, reading desperately about your condition, in quotation marks there, then it will see something is wrong and keep your energy level high. So let's reread that again. When you get an energy surge, your limbic system will watch your reactions. If it sees you running, hiding, asking for help, reading desperately about your condition, then it will see something is wrong and keep your energy level high. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Is it wrong to ask questions, Wonder Bros? Is it wrong to watch your videos then? If you read on down in that blog post, it will tell you that there's nothing wrong with seeking answers. There's nothing wrong with learning. There's nothing wrong with knowledge. But if every time you're anxious, you pick up the phone and call someone and start asking anxiety questions, even though you've already got this knowledge, problem. So again, when you get that energy surge, your limbic system will watch your reactions. If it sees you running, hiding, asking for help, reading desperately about your condition, then it will see something is wrong, and keep your energy level high. So why is that information so simple yet kind of difficult to implement? Well, it's kind of difficult because you're in the habit of fighting with these thoughts and feelings. Every time you feel a certain uncomfortable way, you do one of these things, right? Maybe not all of you, but I'd say most of you have or do, right? You do one of these things. You run, you hide, you ask for help, you read desperately about your condition, right? All of these negative behaviors the brain picks up on. Look at my person taking action to try to get rid of this. There must be a problem, right? So again, it comes back to everything that we say on this channel, right? Live your life. So that means drop all that nonsense. Live your life. Stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. Just have that accepting inner voice. Remind yourself it's okay to feel it, right? Let's see. Moving on. Number 3 that I've got written down here. Moving on. The amygdala is one heck of a trainable, moldable piece of work. You show it a little bit of what it wants to see, and it dutifully backs off, right? So the amygdala is one heck of a trainable, moldable piece of work. And the reason I plucked that out of the blog post there is because, again, your amygdala is always willing to learn, guys. As they've got written here, it is one heck of a trainable, moldable piece of work. So again, live your life. Stop fighting with these thoughts and feelings. Everything they've got here just comes right back to that. They're just wording it in a different way, and sometimes hearing it in a different way helps, right? So again, you get that energy surge, your limbic system will watch. If it sees you running, hiding, asking for help, reading desperately about your condition, it'll see that you're trying to take some sort of action, and therefore something must be wrong, right? The false alarm that it's giving you must be correct, so it'll keep that level high. Just to go over the first piece again, to cure anxiety, we have to accept anxiety. The bigger the setback, the quicker the relief. You never have to bother thinking positive or trying to fight negative thoughts. All you have to do is do positive, aka live your life. So let's move on to what else I've got written down here. Every time, this is a good one, every time you feel fear and react, you are conditioning and training yourself that there is a real threat to you and your life, even when you are not in any danger. So again, every time you feel fear and react with the running, the hiding, the fighting with your thoughts and feelings up in your head, sitting in the corner, you are conditioning and training yourself, your brain, that there is a real threat to you and your life, even when you are not in any danger. So, again, you can see how this all ties back into the 2 main keys. Your brain is watching, therefore live your life. Your brain is watching, therefore stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. Just do you. Really is what it comes down to, right, at the end of the day. Just do you, even though I know that anxiety is intense. Just do you. Don't worry about trying to fight with negative thoughts or feelings. Just do you. Your brain will learn, right? It all comes back to acceptance. Okay, let's see here. What else do I've got written down? A lot of good information here. Again, another short one. Prove that you're not scared by behaving without fear, and I'll buy it. Until then, my alarm bells are ringing. That's basically what your amygdala is saying. Prove that you're not scared by behaving without fear, and I'll buy it, right? Until then, I'm going to keep my alarm ringing. What's it mean to behave without fear? Well, there's going to be a lot of fear there. But as Dr. Claire Weeks called it, second fear. So to behave, maybe a slightly better way to word that would be to behave without second fear. The thoughts and feelings are all there. The alarm's going off. Are you fighting with those thoughts? No. Are you just going to do what you want to do, even though that makes you uncomfortable because you're not used to doing that? You're used to using the coping methods and compulsions. Yes, it might make you a bit uncomfortable, but again, you're going to do you, and anxiety's going to do it. Two separate things. You're just going to let the anxiety do its thing, and you're going to do your thing without trying to fight it and run and hide and do all these compulsions and whatnot. So the brain is watching and the brain is learning. So here they've got some examples written down here. Example number one, not hiding. Example number two, not staying quiet. So if you're in a corner staying quiet, you're not partaking in life, right? Not reacting defensively, which means, oh God, I need to do something about this. Not relinquishing your meal was another one. That means eat your meals, live your life, right? Don't give up anything for anxiety. Number five of an example they got, not adopting a defensive posture. Right? Now that's just a small little tad bit of information there. Not slumping over and sitting in that corner and not living your life doing this all day, fighting with anxiety in your head, not doing the things you want to do, right? So again, all comes back to the two main keys. Of course, his blog post, which is excellent, not related with anything that I do, but we've got the same concept. We've got the same idea. Acceptance. Your brain is learning. Stop fighting with your thoughts and feelings. Even though you feel like crud, I know you do, still do what you want to do, even though that makes you uncomfortable because you're not using compulsions, right? And that feels weird, and that feels like you're throwing yourself to the wolves a little bit. But do what you want to do. If the only thing that you take from this stream tonight is that you're going to start doing what you want to do while anxiety does its thing. You're going to do your thing while anxiety does its thing, right? If that's the only thing you take from this stream, excellent. We're going to let those anxious thoughts and feelings be there. Mentally, we're just going to remind ourselves it's time to live. It's okay if these thoughts and feelings are there. And then you're going to go wash the dishes or do whatever it is you do. Two main keys right there. Live your life. That helps show the brain that you're not in real danger, right? That's why that's one of the two main keys. And stop fighting with the thoughts and the feelings. Just give yourself some accepting inner voice talk and live your life. And that's why the two main keys are what they are. Everything that I just read off of, that blog post just comes right back to that. Again, they're not related, but anybody who knows anything about this, right? It all comes back to that. It all comes back to the acceptance. It all comes back to retraining the brain. Live your life. Do what you want to do. Stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. Even though I know it's uncomfortable to do what you want to do at first. You want to just lay in bed. Still, live your life. Stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. All right, you guys. Whew. That was the stream for tonight. I just absolutely love that blog, and I wanted to pick some of what I personally believe to be the most important pieces of information from it and just give it to you guys. Again, you don't have to go and find that and try to read that. You're not, if you've been here on the channel, you're not missing out on anything. You're not missing any key bits of information. You're not, don't tell yourself, oh God, I got to read that. I'm missing something. Everything you just heard is everything. Every stream that we do, we always sum it up with the two main keys. So you've got the information. I just thought it would be fun and kind of interesting to read from a different source, other than myself for once. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hello, Miss Moon. Welcome to the stream. Sherry T. Carrie, welcome everybody. We're going to move on over to post-stream. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We're going to move on to the post stream. I'm going to open a window because, man, it is getting muggy in here for some reason. T says, put in some money, check your phone. Let's see. You must have went directly through the PayPal, which, of course, is fine. Let's see what we got here. I'm glad you told me that because my phone is muted, and I probably wouldn't have seen that. T with the $7.50 tip. Thank you so much. We're just going to round that up to $8. Thank you so much, T, for the $8 tip, man. I appreciate you. Can we show T some love in the chat, man? I appreciate you. Good stream today, guys. Let's get some music going. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for everything. Let's get that music rolling. Good stream today. Hope you're all doing wonderful. What'd you guys think? Was that an interesting stream? Did you like that? Like hearing it put in different ways, different source material? Is that something you're into? I thought it was a neat idea. All right, let's get some music going. There we go. Oh, that's loud. That's loud in my ears. It's not loud to you guys. It's loud to me. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a big throwback, old mate, to the classic meme video. I do appreciate that tip, T. I almost forgot there for a second. I do appreciate that tip, man. We're on a 90-day streak. 90-day streak. Sherry says, I was late. No worries. You can always watch it back later, and you're not missing anything. It's not like we go over some new revolutionary information that you've never heard before. You know all about acceptance. Live your life, right? Live your life even though the anxiety is there, and stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. You know all this. So if you're ever late to a stream, don't trick yourself into thinking you've missed some new piece of information that I have withheld, you know. So it's not like that, but you can always watch it back later. All right. Oh man, I don't want to mess this name up. I want to say Kara. We're gonna go with Kara. I hope that's not wrong. That sounds wrong, but I don't think it's wrong. Kara with the $5 tip. Thank you so much. We're just gonna roll with it, man. Hopefully that is correct. With the $5 tip, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can we show some love in the chat? Pretty please. Oh, man, are you kidding me? Right behind that $5 tip. We've got Darcy. Darcy in the chat today, man. Well, not in the chat, but in the stream. Darcy, everybody knows the legend Darcy. One of my biggest supporters, comes in and drops bombshells all the time. Darcy coming in with the 92, let me repeat that, $92 tip, man. Darcy, you are the reason my voice sounds so angelic right now. Thank you for the new microphone, by the way. I don't know if you've heard me. Thank you for that. I've been trying to send my thanks for that, but thank you so much for the new microphone. It sounds amazing. It's excellent. Everybody in chat is benefiting from it, so thank you so much for that. And the $93 tip just now. Thank you so much for that, Darcy, the legend, the one, the only Darcy. Let's give all of our tippers today a big round of applause in chat, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Darcy. And again, thank you for the mic. I can't say it enough. It's been a big improvement on the channel, and it's all thanks to you, so appreciate it. Appreciate it. You are a legend amongst this community. Everyone has heard the legend of Darcy, so I appreciate you. Wow, awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're not even 18 minutes in this stream, dude. We're not even 18 minutes in, and Typical's at 105, and I'm glad I noticed. We're moving on to a 91 day streak. Amazing. You know what we're going to do? Special occasion. We don't normally do this. We're going to inch that up one more. Boom. 92. We'll call it 92. I think that deserves an extra day put on there. So, Darcy, and everybody else, Cara, and who was it? T. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. What's up, Callie? I like the profile pic, man. Pretty dog. Oh, we more than made tip today, man. We doubled it. We doubled it. Normally, I don't tack on like extra days because I guess it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. In a way, it does. But we're tacking on an extra day today, man, because wow, that's amazing support, guys. I appreciate it. 92-day streak. Appreciate it. I guess if you wanted to be technical, that would be 2 days worth, right, of streak. So yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that does make sense. 92-day streak. I appreciate it, guys. Really, I do. Yes, charge that cam, man. I'm getting sick of Sanchez not being able to see his live sign. I'm getting sick of it, man. We got to get Sanchez's live sign back. I love that thing. Please, I'm having a panic attack right now. That's good. Why are you saying please? Why are you saying this is a bad thing? Why are you saying please, I'm in desperate need? You're not, right? This is a good thing. We got to reframe, right? We got to reframe how you look at this panic. This is your opportunity. You can accept this panic, see it as a useless, senseless false alarm, and remind yourself, give yourself some accepting reminders. Hey, I'm going to see it right through. I'm going to keep doing my thing, whatever thing it is you're doing right now, and you're just going to live with it. You're going to live life and stop fighting with thoughts and feelings. Two main keys, right? So don't frame it like that. I'm trying to catch you before you go down any further down the rabbit hole. We can pull you out of this, right? Do not say, please, I'm in such desperate need. I'm having a panic attack. We've got to reframe this because we want you to retrain your brain. We don't want to tell the brain, hey, the false alarm is needed because look at me freaking out. We want to pull back on all of this, right? And you don't have to feel guilty for making a comment. That's what we're here for. But we got to pull back on all of this and change the mindset from, please, I'm desperate, what do I do? We got to change all of this. We've got to introduce some accepting inner voice. We got to say, okay, I feel really cruddy. I feel very intense, right? But that's okay. Not a problem, right? Not a problem. Not a bad thing. And some people, some of you might be new here, and you might be hearing me talk to this person like this who's having a panic attack, and you might say to yourself, why is he saying it like that? I'll tell you why. Because we got to make real changes. We can't tiptoe around panic. We can't view panic as a bad thing. You have got to treat the false alarm as a false alarm if you want your brain to learn, right? So if you're new here, I might come off as a bit rude, but I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to make legitimate change in people's lives. So we have to start seeing the panic as not a bad thing. And we have to say to ourselves, you know what? Going to continue doing my thing while the panic and anxiety does its thing. Right? That's what it means to live your life and stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. So ride that wave, man, and don't look at it as a bad thing. You've got this. Everybody here is here for you. So get motivated, get encouraged, and put in that work because this is an excellent opportunity for you. I sometimes think about what people must think. Like if they're brand new here, don't know a thing about acceptance, right? And they come in and that's a perfect example. Why is he talking to that person who's having panic like that? Why is he not holding their hand a little bit more? But as you start to learn about acceptance and the false alarm and how a brain learns, you will start to see why we do that. You will start to see why we approach it that way. You will start to see why that makes sense, I promise. I could get a Claire Weeks book and read it live by chapters. I would get sued into oblivion. I'm pretty sure they started removing Claire Weeks videos from YouTube for that reason, for copyright. So if I was to read her book page by page on live stream, we would be needing a tip goal for you guys to bail me out of federal prison. Let's see. Tell it like it is, Wonder Bro. Tell it like it is. You got to, man. If we want real change, you got to. You got to. You got to. You got to. Thinking about getting a book or a certain book? Very unfortunate that a lot of the Claire Weeks videos have been removed for the same reason due to copyright. There's a very gray area where you're allowed to break down certain material, copyrighted material, right? As long as you're putting your own as long as you're not doing it word by word and you're putting your own spin on it and opinion, kind of like a movie review. But to read it word by word from the book would probably not fall in that gray area. It would probably fall in the area of definite copyright and could be a big no-no. So very gray area. Like a movie review, for example, is one thing. Reading it chapter by chapter is pretty much just stealing the work in a way. It's weird. It's weird how that all works. Otherwise, I would think that would be a great suggestion. But luckily, you don't actually have to read those books unless you want to. I'm definitely not going to discourage you from it unless you want to, because I've put, kind of a modern spin on it, and you definitely know everything you need to know if you've been watching this channel, so you're not necessarily missing any information. That's how I would have to title it, Sky. That's how I would have to title it if I was going to do that. You're not wrong. See, I was also thinking the idea one night crossed my mind to stream, because you can stream in the Discord, right? Like your screen and stuff. And I thought about doing like Discord movie nights. I thought that might be a cool way to get the community together. But after doing some research on it, it turns out that yes, you can like technically share movies with friends and stuff like over a stream, and it's not really a problem. It's like a private gathering. But if I was to do that in a community of like a large group of people, again, we're getting into dangerous territory. So all that good stuff is weird. All that good stuff is a little weird how that works. We'd have to watch copyright-free movies, and let me tell you, it would not be worth it. Yeah, I forgot about that, Eclipse. You can digitally download the book. You can digitally download the book. Again though, I don't want anyone, because I would do this. This would actually be me. This is how I used to think back in the day. I don't want anyone to hear that and think, oh God, I've got to come up with the money to buy this book. I got to buy this book somehow, or else I'm missing something. Blah blah blah. You're not missing anything, right? You're gonna come out of that experience with those books with the same experience as you do here, right? So don't start freaking yourself out thinking you have to read those books in order to get some information. You've got it all, and you can literally start using it at any second. Live your life and stop fighting with thoughts and feelings, no matter how cruddy you feel, right? So the thoughts and feelings are there. Accepting inner voice, just living your life even though you don't necessarily feel like it. That's the advice, and you're not going to gain really anything new from any sort of literature. So I don't want you to think that you have to do that in order to recover. You don't, but I'm also not going to discourage you from doing it either. Hey, that's the right attitude, man. That's the right attitude. That's the accepting attitude. And hopefully after the stream goes off, you continue to live your life even though you do feel like crud. Yeah, Claire Weeks is my girl, man. I'm not hating on Claire Weeks. Claire Weeks is my girl. I don't know what I would have done without her, right? Do anything to talk to that woman. But I'm just saying, you don't have to think you got to read her books because you're missing something and then freak yourself out in that way, because you're not. Would love a Wonder Bro book. People keep mentioning that, but if that ever happens, and I can't guarantee that it will, but if that ever happens, it'll be once the channel grows a little bit more. It'll be once the channel gets to the point where it would actually, actually do well to have that book. Oh yeah, it's super convenient to be able to download digitally now. Super, super convenient. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. We're back. Wasn't going to be gone long enough to use the BRB screen, although I'm sure you all missed that tune. Who doesn't love the BRB screen tune? Oh, and turn this light off, man. This is bright. This is bright, straining my eyeballs. Who freaked out today when Discord crashed, by the way? Thinking that you got banned. I got like several DMs from people. What did I do wrong? I've been banned. No. No, sometimes that happens. Sometimes Discord does go down. Of course, that's out of my control. Sometimes that does happen. Doesn't mean you've been banned. Doesn't mean you've been banned. Trust me, if you ever get banned on the Discord chat, you will be given a reason why. It'll tell you very clearly that you've been banned. It'll say that you've been banned. You won't just be kicked out. Speaking of which, let's drop some links. Let's drop some links now that we got a break in the chat for the moment. Thank you again, man. Huge shout out to all the tippers today. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I thought you finally got sick of me. Never, Kate. Never. I think there's literally been like 5 people get banned from the Discord. It's an extremely low number. If you ever do get banned, it tells you. It tells you the reason you can't connect. It comes right up on your screen and says, you have been banned. So don't be freaking out on me if Discord goes down again. It's out of my control, but don't worry, you ain't been banned. I was sitting there thinking as I was trying to log in, I'm like, Discord must be down. Looked it up. Indeed, it is down. And then I started thinking, I wonder how many people are about to think that they have been banned. Probably a very good amount. It's funny you mentioned that, Carrie. I actually watched, I actually started season 2 a few nights ago, actually, of Afterlife. Ricky Gervais is literally my favorite human being on the face of this planet. I am a fanboy for Ricky Gervais. I even have a t-shirt with Ricky Gervais's face on it, if that tells you anything. We are at 12 likes. 12 likes right now. Can we run that up just a little bit, guys? Can we run that up just a little bit? We got to pull that back in, man. We got to pull that voice back in. We got to remind ourselves what we're in it for. We got to pull that voice back in, man. You got to remind yourself you're not going to reach for any compulsions. You're not going to reach any coping methods. You're not going to reach for any of that crap. You're going to see it right through, as Dr. Claire Weeks put it. As the wonderful and late Dr. Claire Weeks put it, you are going to see it right through, my friend. And you are going to come out the other side a changed man with another experience point under your belt. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh, you're absolutely right, Carrie. He's hilarious. He is hilarious, man. keeps me. Don't make me break out Claire the bunny. Don't make me do it. I will do it. I will do it. We haven't shown Claire any love in a while, which is a good thing, because Claire only appears if somebody's in a rabbit hole of fighting a thought. So it's a good thing that we haven't shown Claire any love in a while, but let's pull Claire up for a bit. Everybody pet Claire. We're sorry you don't get much love, Claire, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We're sorry, Claire. We love you. Keep me dancing. Like I said, man, you'll come out of the experience with another experience points under, another experience point under your belt, which is what it's all about. And probably slightly exhausted. Got a carrot for Claire. Nice. Claire does love the carrots. Claire does love the carrots. That is true, Truth. Sometimes I do forget to bring Claire out. That's true as well. Sometimes Claire might be needed and I just forget about her. I like eclairs. Eclairs are the best, dude. Eclairs are bomb. Thank you again, guys, man. I appreciate all the love today. I appreciate all the love today, man. I feel like it was a great stream, able to kind of really sum up the two main keys. Live that life, man. Drop those compulsions. Drop those coping methods. You don't want to send that signal to the brain. Drop all that crap. Have that accepting inner voice. Stop fighting with those thoughts and feelings. What's the best way to sum it up, chat? Live your life. You do your thing while anxiety does its thing, right? You're gonna feel like crud doing that. You're gonna wanna. There you go. You're gonna wanna run back to your coping methods. You're gonna wanna jump off that couch and run around the house or whatever the hell it is you do, right? We all have our weird coping methods that we've used. You're gonna want to do all those things, but you're gonna live your life and you're gonna do your thing while anxiety does its thing, right? You don't have to bother fighting with the thoughts and feelings, just like that post said. Hey, we're definitely going to get our song pulled up. I was muted again, but I caught it. I caught it that time. Sometimes that goes on for 10 minutes, and I don't catch it. But I caught it this time. But yes, let's dab for all the tippers, man. I appreciate it. What a good stream, guys. What a good stream, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love today. Appreciate all the love today. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate you guys watching, man. You're amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to have our song, man. We got to have our song today. Wait, let's see. Can I do that? Can I dab in chat? I can. Okay. You would think I'd already have figured that out by now. Apparently not. I'm a slow learner. I can help you out. All right, you beautiful people. All right, you beautiful people. I caught myself Googling anxiety and balance to stop myself. It is what it is. There you go. There you go. That decision has helped you more than you know. It has shown more to your brain than you know, man. I'm telling you. Now just keep that momentum going. We're going to get our song going today, guys, because this was definitely a great stream. Chat's starting to slow down. We're going to go ahead and wind it down here, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, shout out to all of you beautiful people, dude. What a good stream. Pat yourselves on the back. Let's get our song going. I'm sure I'll see you guys very soon. And again, just thank you for everything, man. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.
Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a low life, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for.